Missing 2 people.
Missing 1. Mace's AFK.
We have 13 in server, 15 in channel.
Everybody get it here.
Jake's. Okay,
Why are we dealing with Kiddo?
Lightfall.
Sneaky boys.
Lightfall's in here.
He's already in.
It's why'd you go to Loki?
Oh, it's tuned. Everybody.
Sneaky boys.
Oh, I forget about him.
So you left.
We're protecting Sims.
There's no sneaky boys.
Okay.
Wow, I see how it is.
We're standing out in the middle of the
you
street.
can be in Loki.
You can be wherever you want to be, bud.
Yeah, you know, you do you, boo. Somebody will fill in if needed.
I feel like in this mission series, Loki and Havoc are kind of 50-50 on getting in the shit.
I'm just choosing the slot because it has M110. I'm going wherever I'm needed.
Because those are the first 2 that always get filled.
Yeah, I wish I saw that.
Free real estate, baby.
Well, we have a choice of where we want to go?
No.
Oh,
It's
that's
blue
what I
square.
thought.
We do. You don't.
That's what I was hired for.
Wait. Who hired you?
I think he hired himself.
No, you did.
I have no recollection of this activity. Shall we push the map?
Didn't realize we accepted applications and napkins.
Tune, are you coming in?
I have
Hard
passed
napkins.
all my reviews.
You gotta speak to him in night vision language. He doesn't
That's
understand us peasants.
Beep boop.
I
Beep,
can't hear
beep,
you
beep.
with my nods up.
Yeah, he pipes up then, you little shit.
No, we
I've
could
been
not
talking
hear
this
you.
whole time.
Nope.
No,
We
Must
hear
be
you now.
muted.
Yeah, I've
Now
said
we-
that. I've said that it was me who was not in, and yes, I'm coming.
Okay, we.
Yeah, he did
we
say
knew
that.
you were the one
I
not
did
in.
hear
We
that.
Didn't know if you were coming or not.
I mean, I saw him launch Arma, so I figured it.
Anyways, we gloss over that.
Liberty Storm. It's a storm of liberty.
It's a storm or something.
It's a big old file there.
Foreshadowing.
Oh wow!
God, there's probably a billboard of like Colvo and I in the kitchen doing something.
It's funny.
God, I hope so.
I was listening.
That
to
would
the
be a great
scanner
Easter egg for a mission.
You must have gone inside just before they showed up.
And added this flavor mid-game.
Ah, Tanoa and fertility gods. What a good time.
Make sure to bring sunscreen, everybody.
The kits are provided, LT. We'll just have to hope for the best.
Yeah, John decides if we get sunscreen or not.
God damn it.
No, you burn.
Ah,
Baby, burn.
Have mercy on the gingers.
I forget why I put that triangle there.
There's a triangle?
Yeah.
I don't see any
I'm
triangle.
failing to load in. So
That's
Oh,
the polling
It's
booth.
in the blue box. Or
That-
purple box or whatever
Yeah,
color
that
box it is.
singular poll.
Is
we're-
someone
we're-
crashing right now?
We're still
Changes.
loading to map, so it might be that we're not all there
yeah,
yet.
that's probably why.
That's the vault.
It's the rooftop access.
God damn it.
I actually think that's just a parking spot.
That's what
I
it
think
says.
that is.
The only one.
Yeah. The only one allowed
On the
in your
entire
game.
map.
One civ at a time. We're gonna be here for a while, boys.
If that's your parking lot, I'd want to see what your City Skylines 2 city looks like.
No parking.
Look at all these teeth.
Just roundabouts.
Polygon.
God, if that was clipped out of context. Man,
That
that'd be
village has
bad.
a 6-lane interstate through it.
Why'd that be
Bunny.
bad?
All right.
Just quoting D&D.
Tuned isn't in yet, but we don't. You know,
I'm in. I'm
That's
in.
fine.
Value at map.
So welcome back to Ghost Recon. It's been a hot minute, you know. It is now election day. You know how we came to the country to help with their election and everything. Yeah, well, the time has come for them to, you know, do the voting thing. So it's our job to protect the polling site in Georgetown. There have been armed combatants spotted in the city. So far, they haven't attacked the polling site proper. There are local authorities on site, and in the blue cordon there, they have roadblocks set up and whatnot. There's likely a command site or two in the city, directing the guerrillas around the place. So locate those and destroy them. And if any civilians get kidnapped, you are to rescue. You know. Questions?
Can you refresh us
Yes.
about the level of armaments for our Op 4?
Guerrillas, so like very ranging weapons from AKs to G3s to M16s, 203s, PKMs,
Heavy
technicals,
Okay.
HMGs, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
You said the blue zone is cordoned off with friendlies, like cops
Correct.
or something?
Yeah, local police.
And you said roadblocks. Is every single road blocked, or is it just those two MSRs kind of going into that zone, or three, I guess?
I
Do you
think
know
they have
what the situation
roadblocks
is?
here, and there. I think.
So we could
Okay.
potentially route that way to the site.
Just for reference, it's held by maybe 5 officers, that entire cordon.
Okay.
So we're
Okay.
stretched very thin in all the voting sites. So
And
that's why
they're not sure where their next paycheck is coming from, so they might not be too enthusiastic.
Who's got Loki and how many are in it?
It's just me and Lightfall, and like it's just overflow. That's
Okay.
all it is.
Okay.
So you said defending the polling site is that green triangle the polling site? I mean, obviously the whole blue zone, but like where are the civs actually going
where
within
where
there?
the Exclam is, it's that box. looking
Okay, that building
right there.
specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, what was I going to say? So the first priority is rescue civilians. That just means if we get like a call and someone outside of the blue zone has been captured or something like that, right? That's kind of
Correct.
Okay. Just trying to get the order of operations here a little bit.
Right, I thought our first priority was defend the voting center.
It is.
Okay.
According to his list, number 1 is rescue civilians, 2 defend voting center, 3 take command posts. Which one is it, John?
I mean, you should probably do both because you need the civilians to vote.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I assume we won't send 15
I mean,
people
we
to
could
take a
always
command post.
rig the voting. You don't need civs for that.
What's the
Pretty
nature of
good.
the building?
Hire him.
It is a 1-story outside air market that has been converted with the concrete walls around it.
Okay. And the buildings around the site?
2-story, I think.
Okay. Not enterable though, I don't think.
You can get to the roofs, I believe. from exterior.
Some of those you should be able to get in on the first floor as well.
What
it's
do we
just the
think
first
about
floor rooms.
like Mayhem and Hats? You got a long rifle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like posting up on site kind of thing, and Havoc being our kind of QRF response team if we get intel and stuff. Does that work for people or?
This one is also, I believe, a tall office building, like one of the big chunguses, and I think there might be one up here as well.
This one right here is definitely a tall one.
I was gonna say the dark one direct north.
Yeah, you can't get on that roof though.
Because I'd like you to be able to use your glass hats. That's an asset. And if you spot something like a command post or something, I can kind of pass it on to Havoc, and they can QRF over to it and wreck some faces.
Is it how we want to do it? Mayhem plus everyone who isn't in Mayhem other than Havoc is primary defense, and then Havoc pushes out to rescue civs or take command posts.
Yeah, if you like that. You've got a full stack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask, how many do you have?
4.
And you don't have a medic?
I think
Lightfall is a medic.
now.
Well,
I switched to medic. You're good.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay, so who else is overflow? Because I saw North and Panic, but North, you said you're doing something else?
Yeah, North's busy.
Panic and myself are otherwise tasked.
So you're just not going to be with us at all, or you just
correct?
Like, okay.
You have Lightfall in Overflow and Loki as a medic.
Toon, where are you?
Yeah, we're
He's
doing
with me in
Mayhem.
Mayhem.
Oh, right.
So since you ended up with a full team, Tots, how about if since Lightfall wanted to do Loki shit, we send Lightfall as Loki to a
I'm in
tall
Loki
tower
as well, so I can lead it.
Well, there you go.
Oh, I just didn't know if you were going to be doing that since your mission and all.
I have other individuals
Minions.
doing things.
Yeah, and I'm only at 4 out of 5 stack. So
I thought you
not
Toon
full
joined you for 5, wasn't it?
Nope, I have 4 right now showing.
All right, so
I could
then
shuffle over.
Where are you going, Toon?
I mean,
Toon is what makes 4.
He's with Mayhem.
Oh, okay. You were at 5, and then you went down to 4. I didn't realize another person dropped. Okay.
When I joined as the 4th, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
what
I
changed.
thought it was at 5 at one point. Okay. So, yeah, Hudson Lightfall climb a building or a hill, and then Tots, you guys just kind of where should we post up primarily? Like maybe you take, I don't know, this corner and kind of patrol this road type thing, and then Havoc can kind of post up here and patrol that road sort of deal.
Yeah, I mean, the roadblocks, the police roadblocks are going to be kind of a tripwire for us, but we need to keep a close eye on them, right?
I mean, if there's like 5 guys out there too, that's like 1 per roadblock. So
not much of a tripwire, I know.
I assume we just kind of each take like a north-south section and patrol it, sort of deal.
That'll work. Well, I'm going to
post
post a couple of guys up.
one man per corner or something like that.
What kind of
Alrighty.
vehicles do they have?
And then if we have to leave, you just pull direct security on the actual polling center, and we'll dip out and go do what we got to do and come back.
That works.
Yeah, Lightfall, we can't get on that building.
Oh, I thought we could.
Unfortunately, no.
I said this one's really tall, Eiffel, and that's good because you have view down some major roads, sort of.
What kind of vehicles do they have?
Tacticals.
Okay.
When we rescue civs, John, where do we need to take them? Do we just drop them off at the polling center, or do we take them back to the ghost compound?
You've been rescued now.
Or just kick them out on the street. Like what happens?
Roll at the back.
Pretty much make sure they're secure and not in the middle of a gunfight, and that's good enough, so long as they're not wounded.
Okay, cool.
Take them to the polling station, give them their marked ballot, and tell them to put it in the box.
I think Tots would probably just throw our Vix somewhere in the middle here, so we can,
Get the
somewhere
fuck out
along
if we
that
need
middle
to.
road and face a few north, face a few south, and yeah.
They're civilian Vics. They're not armed, right?
Correct, we have civilian Vics.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's centrally located, and if we face them either direction, we can go either direction quick.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to micromanage where we're going to be standing on our sector because I need to look at the ground. So I feel like I'm good to go. I'm sure I'm missing something.
You guys just take that section, we'll take the northern section.
Okay.
And figure it out amongst your squad who's where. Cool.
Cool.
Anything else?
Any Civ presents? Oh,
IED
Yes.
presence.
Air.
Yes.
Tanks.
No air, maybe tanks. We don't know.
What?
Oh no.
Everyone's like, what?
Well, we don't know what they've gotten over the past few weeks. So
Okay.
There's an
A whole
IED
ass
threat.
tank?
Tots, you don't have an EOD guy. I know Krim does. I mean, Dan said heavy yes to IED. So
I assume that they would be visible
we can hope.
or
and the
driving
area
at
is
you.
supposed to be. Yeah, we'll just put Havoc in front. It's fine.
Might just be, guitar on the road.
It's okay. We know
Good
this
thing I
map.
this mod set.
All right, we good to go?
Yeah, send it. Good hunting, everyone.
So Dan, are we putting the nuke in the middle? Oh wait.
What?
Ooh,
Well,
rifle.
Someone just caps panic.
Oh no, somebody died.
I'm really
He
looking
panicked. That
forward
was
to
supposed to be a
putting my name
surprise.
immediately in the back of my head.
I saw somebody else. on my
Your
team.
office is
It's
up
a
there. You too.
surprise.
Yep.
Oh.
I just lost Chef, so I'm 3 now.
Oh,
Uh,
Dan is struggling.
We're
Consider
good,
Loki
we're
and
good.
Lightfall part of
You sure?
or, Jesus, Head and Lightfall is part of your squad then.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
All right, I'm just gonna let you go in.
Oh no, he's back. He reappeared.
Why don't I have my spectacles? What is this bullshit?
You've had laser eye surgery.
Oh, my eyes.
Not
are so
ideal.
Sore.
All right. Let's see. Mac is medic. LT. Jesus Christ.
What are you shooting at? There's nothing there.
Can I dink him?
God, I don't have
Literally
this.
don't.
Just shooting at a
Playing
rock.
the boat.
They sound very angry.
We should go.
North is dead. Chef, you here?
Hey, Tots, I'm taking 6. My team go 5 on 1.6.
Okay, we're on 7.
And do you have Zeus?
I do, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
We get on Tots' frequency.
What nets is Tots on?
7.
7.
They
6. Check 5.
they did things.
Comms check 5.
Yeah, check 6.
Check 5.
Yeah, there we go. DT, what are you running?
Yeah, I'm stuck on a loading screen.
Okay. LT, Gravy, go blue, Mac, nuke, red with me.
Ready?
Hey, let's split between like 4 Vips stuff. What do you say? Let Heads and them grab one, but let's take more than we need just in case.
Taking my 2023 87 Land Cruiser.
Yeah, you're up. LT, Gravy, grab a Vic. I'm gonna grab one with the red team. Right. Just let's take more Vics than we need just in case. Okay, over here. You and LT are taking one. Your blue team.
Panic, I'm coming upstairs.
Oh.
This is Havoc. We're gonna go ahead and get moving. Yeah, 10-4 Havoc. We're stepping off now.
Excuse me. Close the door.
Put myself on whisper. Sorry, I had to quickly try and delay the initial attack at Drawn's request. But then I didn't have Zeus.
I was looking and I was like, "What is this supposed to?"
Did you get Zeus from him?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. So I have taken the fuel out of the techie that's on the docks, just to keep him delayed. And I
fucked off.
yeeted a waypoint on oh fuck me. On the squad that's like right direct, was that south of the polling place? I don't know. There was a techie.
Yeah, okay.
There was a different techie that was on the east side, or on the south side. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is. He drove through it.
Yeah. He's just sitting there now.
He's just chilling. That's fine. Oh, they're like right there, aren't they? That's
Yeah, I have him moving. I'll see how that goes.
Crim's gonna see it, or Het's gonna see it.
Yep. Oh.
Havoc, ma'am.
Go.
He's got to watch the drive-by on that poor cop.
We're perfectly fine. That's happening pretty far to our south. We're on site.
Oh, fuck me, that's funny. So once they're kind of...
Loki advising the
I'm gonna try and move
goes
this
through
squad.
the easternmost
Once
cordon.
they get initially set up, we'll
start.
Copy
we'll
that.
start putting
Havoc's
the
gonna
pressure on.
respond. We're moving.
Do what you can to use some of the stuff that's down, like if it's not fortified in a building.
Okay.
But a lot of it, like the building that's in the church grounds is like a forward outpost, listening post, so don't yoink them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just like start spamming civs through, really.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to figure out like what I could do to be annoying maybe during that.
Or have civs like embedded.
Yeah.
With the words, like in between the enemies. So.
Or the other way.
Alright, so they have that up there. Yeah, let the techie go at them.
Oh, that's just
Techie
techie
from
going.
the southeast, engaging.
Oh, I got that fucking rocket though.
Yep.
Sounds like Mac shooting a rocket.
Yep. I saw that.
Just advising that Mac has a rocket launcher for a gun.
Yeah, I'm well aware my ears are hurting.
Oh, that techie over there is
More
season.
contacts southeast, no eyes from Havoc. Mayhem, are you set up on the southern end now?
Yeah, we're ranging back and forth the southern end trying to find decent eyes.
So he's shooting
Nothing
through the
yet.
buildings.
Yeah,
Copy. Can you check on the policeman, see if he's savable at all on the southeast corner?
Stand by.
Other building is shooting at them. Like a machine gun or something that was unloading.
That's the techie.
Oh, it's that techie. Hang on, I can fix that. You be quiet.
So are you technically Loki or Mayhem?
Okay, that's a fortified building. Yeah.
Tots is Het's and Lightfall part of Mayhem.
They're up on my net, yes.
Okay.
Trying to find just
where
a
are
small
they? Are they
group
posted
of
up
them.
on that apartment building on the northeast corner of the station
Oh,
OP?
okay.
Hats, Tots, are you copying the traffic?
That's Grim. A-frame station OP is situated on the map. We're currently overlooking the city now.
Do you have good eyes to the north? That northern MSR that leads out
Trying to
northwestern
throw a
corner?
squad
Northeastern
south.
corner, sorry.
Just
Right,
on the
we
other
see
side
the
of
first
Tots'
100
squad.
meters of road just north of the station OP. Other than that, gonna be blocked from buildings.
Did you say you have one?
I did not.
Alright, let us
Not
know
you,
if
but
it gets
squad.
hot. Mayhem, the Havoc.
They might. The two factions he's
We're
using
gonna go ahead
are
and move to the
Syndicate
northern
and
road,
the
move to the northwestern
revolutionary
corner, as now we're pulling off that east side that techie is.
revolutionaries from the lobe.
And for that,
So.
officer was not savable per my medic.
Neither was our guy.
Yeah, send that squad up, and then I'll
I
start
give him
getting
a route to go
Hey,
south. We'll see
we've
if it
got
goes.
our EOD calling out an explosive next to Station OP. There's a truck nearby.
What?
What?
Hey, net call. I've got armed combatants direct south of my position, firing on me.
I think he's freaking out
Let me
about
get ready to reposition my
Loki's
pods,
truck.
please.
Station OP copies IED threat south of Station OP.
Oh, this.
Additional Havoc copy all. Contact south.
This parking lot. Oh yeah, there's an
Oh.
IED under there. Nice. Oh yeah, by the way, IEDs and VBIDs totally A-okay.
Oh.
Fucking.
Oh no, it didn't show up on my side.
Yeah, there's an IED
Like-
underneath the truck.
I see it.
IED has
Yeah,
been
I just
disarmed at Station OP.
I didn't have a icon for it. I don't know if they're supposed to be or not.
And I assume you're tracking the main thing is in the cemetery.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You gotta lay the land. I was like, what's that? Oh,
Yeah, that's that.
that'll be
there's purportedly tripwire mines at some of the gates.
Station OP being engaged by 1 times heavy
At
machine
the
gun
gate?
technical
Or cemetery?
west-southwest on the port itself. Will mark momentarily.
Alright, I'm gonna give him fuel.
Ma'am, you
Or
guys
that's
gonna be able
fucking
to
like
handle that?
blows it to smithereens.
Negative. We're spread really thin right now. I'm only 3.
Is he?
Okay, we're all.
They
on
killed
northern
the
end.
driver.
Can you shift your 3 there?
Oh, oh.
Stand by. OP's engaging it.
The cemetery is reacting with waypoints.
Station, you gonna be able to handle it?
Station
Oh my
engaging.
god.
Christ.
Look at the pots. Look at all the waypoints.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they're all tied up.
Ma'am, Havoc.
Trying to get rid of them.
No,
I
don't
think they're
bother.
tied.
Go ahead.
Don't
Okay.
bother.
Just so you're aware,
I've heard of some.
my teams are at H1 and H2. I've got my fire team split up a bit.
I'm gonna try and get
so
civvies
we
rolling.
can rotate around if
Yep,
needed.
I'm gonna start
but that's
getting
where
some
my
more
guys are,
squads
H1,
pushing.
H2.
Actually, I want to look at something first.
Cindy Cat.
Havoc, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just be advised. I'm marked at position M3.
Copy that. Do we want to mark a lot of these main roads coming in so we can kind of call out, hey, go to this position? I have them as Havoc 1, Havoc 2 as of now.
Yeah, stand by. I'm taking intermittent rifle fire here.
Yeah, you're good. Let me know if we need to shift some firepower down there.
Damn it. There we go. Okay.
Station OP, this is Havoc.
Send.
Do you have eyes directly on the actual polling location?
Stand by. Station OP calling. We can see the roof, nothing down and within the confines.
Okay, all teams, should we post up 1 or 2 people there? Or some fire team, potentially? I could send a 2-man and my 3-man could stay between H1 and 2. Mayhem, you guys good?
Yeah, we're just engaging targets about 100 meters out from south of M3.
Had a shooter get close to H2, he's been eliminated.
I suppose I should be less stuff about this. All right. What?
Can you not run this?
Techie time.
Ma'am, Havoc.
Send it.
I'm gonna have my EOD do a sweep of the entire area since there was already an IED within the zone. So Nuke is gonna be walking around checking in on things.
Okay, 10-4.
Net call
We
OP
got an audible to south.
smoke inside the polling site.
get him in there?
Havoc, ma'am.
I did.
Go.
Are you able to QRF over the polling site and see what's going on?
We're moving. We're moving.
Be advised, I got Vic noise south of my pause. Times 1 tactical south on M3, engaging time now.
Let's see. On garrison, yes.
This is Havoc. Friendly's entering the polling place.
Okay.
Let's get a technical. What are these chuckle fucks doing? Let's go. I'm sending a couple of techies from the north now.
Okay, I was gonna do some boys and some civs south, but I'll wait for a minute if you're sending them.
No, go ahead. I already sent a couple techies from the south. For one's keeping Tots busy.
I just don't
My goal is to just try and make sure everybody's got a little bit of something going on.
Damn, Havoc.
Go ahead.
Multiple shooters came in from the southwestern corner. We've got our medic down, but we're working on him. A few civs have been killed at the polling site.
Yeah, 10-4, we're holding out on M3 primarily.
By direction of John, if only one team goes to attack the HQ, make it very costly.
Okay.
Copy that, Mayhem.
It's meant to be an everybody go. It's meant to be a hard target, right? So it's kind of a, if only like 5 people go, make it not fun.
50 cal not fun? Just kidding.
There are in place positions.
We're going to stay directly on this polling site for now. It's
Uh,
hot over
they're
here. So no one is
currently-
watching, or no one is positioned at H1 or 2 currently. We can see H1 though.
They're currently all
10-4.
oriented
Hey,
from
OP, are you open to
DP
send-
towards
Central
the
Station.
polling place. So if they
What routes
circle
do you have
around,
eyes
they
on?
can get in.
OP station on top of H2, H2 northbound, H2 southbound,
Did the
and
techie
primary
crash?
MSR inbound from the east onto H2.
Just eliminated Techie on H1.
10-4, we just had guys like come through the buildings at us, tune us down. We're going to be pulling back to the polling site.
Doing a quick RC.
Copy your traffic, Mayhem. We're hanging out at the polling site currently.
Okay, 10-4, tunes being worked on now. We're forwarded up in a building. Going to be just east of the M3 mark. We're not combat effective at this time.
Do you need a medic? Are you okay?
No, medic's working on him right now.
Okay.
Techie downed north. I believe that's H2.
Copy that.
Mission accomplished.
I ran the squad lead up and then just let go of him.
Net call identifying 1 by C2 building out to the south-southeast of town. Break. CTAP marker
killed the other guys.
0702, map marker, reference red HQ marker, southeast. Station OP identifying sandbags and multiple armed personnel in the vicinity.
Havoc copies. Mayhem, we're going to hold tight for now on pushing that until we're a bit more secure here. You good with that?
Oh, 100%. I'm going to get my guy up. We're going to fall back to your pause and secure it, and you guys can yomp over there if you want to wipe it out.
Yep, that sounds like a plan.
Which one are they going for?
Well,
I'm
yeah,
starting
the position was kind of shit
to
anyway,
ungarrison
so
troops.
I'm glad to be
Ungarrison some
pulling
of these
off it.
squads that are just like random stuff.
Just chilling there.
On the south side. Yeah, so we'll see if they push in. Hopefully they do. Some of them are like on roofs, which makes it harder. I'm gonna try and get another team in to sneak into the thing. We'll see if I can get away with that or if they're watching.
Hey, Havoc, ma'am.
Quick RPG threat.
Quick change of plan. We're going to find a decent position, not give up so much ground on this side, and OP is going to be able to have Overwatch on kind of the polling station. You guys can step off as soon as we find a pause.
Okay, got that. Just let us know. One possible
Station
region west of M3. Go ahead, sir.
Net call, Station OP H2 overrun, 1 by squad size personnel. Including 1 by RPG. I described 1 by squad
What did you
size, but I'm gonna be
did you
1 by
overrun them somewhere?
team-sized element.
Well, there was an RPG guy sitting
Affirm.
northeast.
We're good.
Just he bandaged himself. Like, oh, he's got an RPG. I'll shoot near
Net
over
call,
the
one times vote in the
objective
day,
area. Then I hear
unable
heads
to
on
see if it's
yelling
military or
in the
civ.
building next to me. I was like, oh, I didn't even notice he was there, so I shot out of the building.
Confirming Civ, eyes on. He does have a camo hat on though.
I was tempted to aim at him, but I controlled. Oh, I see. Oh, and the boat crashed. I repeat the boat.
It's fat man.
It's hard to add people when they have Loki up there.
Yeah.
To make sure they can't see you.
You run Zeus enhanced? I assume you do.
Havoc.
It should be.
What's your
Zeus
status?
enhanced or
Shooting
Eden
down there.
Zeus.
Yeah, we're good. We're fortified up in a building that's going to be
I think it's
just
part of a mod
southwest
set. If you go to your
of
add-on
the M3
settings, go
mark
to
around the
Zeus
gas station
enhanced.
indicated on map.
There is a
Copy. Are we clear to go hit that command post, or do you want us to hold
Toggle.
tight on the polling station? Because there's not going to be direct security here if we leave.
I understand. We've got OP sort of got eyes on it. Let's
somewhere in here
go ahead and
there's
take care of
a-
that C2 if you think you can risk it.
Is this enhanced? What are you,
Well,
what are you
that's
trying
the
to do?
thing. There's not going to be
Yeah,
anyone
there's
here
a way to
directly at the
show
polling
like
station,
it'll
so
show
do you
like
guys
where your
want to pull here?
cursor is if somebody can see it.
Major contact down the road north near H1.
I am fucking like hemorrhaging frames right now. Might be stabilizing.
Targets eliminated.
It might be Zeus enhanced attribute. No, that's not it. I could have sworn it's in here. It's like visibility. Enable visibility indicator. That's what it is. And then make sure it's enabled.
Enabled or during placement only?
I have it enabled. placement only will just be if you're trying to place something, it'll tell you. I like to just kind of know where people are looking.
Yeah, okay. Let's give it a shot.
It'll draw a line to like to all the different units that can see you as well, which is pretty cool.
Oh.
This is how I can like
Oh.
get some stuff in like really close, so it's
Yeah.
not like having to spawn way out.
Yeah, and then having to finagle as they try to run
Yeah.
off somewhere else. Okay.
Just be careful because like if you're deploying a squad, like in a really
Alright,
tight
Havoc, we're
area,
gonna pull back towards
like
the polling
one or
station,
two of the units
let you
might.
guys head over to the CG site.
Okay.
Copy. Yeah, we're not going to be able to leave here. It's been getting hit constantly until you guys are here.
Alright, we're on our way time now.
Time now.
Roger.
Nothing there.
What about a shock team? That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
I'm doing fire teams.
Station OP might have to consolidate down for sending one team out. We're spread pretty thin if it's just one element on the polling site.
So pretty nice tall building over here, just barely northwest of the polling site that gives a great view down these roads.
Well, I'll tell you what. OP, I think, is actually nearer to us than you, is he? Are they not? No.
I don't know your position currently.
Yeah, we're just still south of M3 slightly.
Well, we'll hang here until someone else is here because we're not going to leave this completely unattended. The C2s are secondary, so if you guys want to stay where you're
Everything's
at,
just
that's fine. We can
going
hang here too.
like hyper
Yeah, call
detected.
station OP's collapsing
prone.
down to your position.
Yeah, the
Copy that,
civvies
Station
just
OP.
like
Contacts
moving
north.
like that.
I'm gonna let loose a lot of the squads between. If anything, it'll make them more responsive when whoever decides to charge in
Yeah.
comes through. So the little spear, I'm gonna call it, of troops south of the church, I just unleashed
Station
like
OP
4
is
squads
Havoc.
there.
Send.
There's a white technical
Gotcha.
just past H1. We've killed the driver gunner. Would you guys be able to bring that in so they can't use it against us down there? It's a little far for us leaving this place.
Stand by engaging.
Station OP resend last. We had one by combat.
Station OP, this is Havoc. Just past H1 to the north, there's a white techie that is unmanned. Could you guys bring that in on your way to the polling station so they can't use it against us again?
Affirm.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right, there's supposed to be...
Hey, Havoc, ma'am.
Can you pick a site and
I mean,
do a
I could use
hostage
extra bodies,
situation?
but I'm just going to take my
Couple-
3-man sack. We're going to head for that C2 site and take care of it.
Yeah, let's
It's a secondary target anyway. You guys hold pause.
just.
All right.
I don't want to do that.
Havoc, Mayhem Loki, this is Higher.
What's up, Higher?
You have one by Chef who's just been chilling back at base since you guys left.
He was disconnected earlier. He didn't say a word.
Okay, can we get him over to my pause, please? I don't care if he drives a Vic or if he's teleported.
I'll be right back, Panic.
Is he actually there? Because he was DCing a lot, and he hasn't said anything since being back.
Hey, Chef. Oh god, frames.
Oh,
Hey, Chef. Oh, he's deafened. Mayhem, this is higher. Pairs it was with slight false alarm. He's still AFK. I'll keep him an eye out on him.
Copy all.
Hey, Panic, once you have that hostage thing set up, put out the radio call and let them know that, hey, there's been a hostage taken in this area. I don't know how John really wanted it done, but that's the best I can do.
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on this fucking attempted stealth maneuver into the middle of the fucking hornet's nest of 3 people. I fucking am with 5 frames, so I can't click on anything.
I can't garrison it. Come on. The ZAI garrison's not working.
Mayhem Havoc.
Go.
You guys gonna be able to take that with 3 people?
Well, we're gonna try.
Okay, we don't have to do that. It's a secondary objective. We've got the station OP here at polling station now. I guess just keep us updated every minute or so, please, so we know if you're down.
Yep, ma'am, copies all.
That was awkward. I put something down as LT turns the corner.
I'm sure it's fine.
They are no longer there.
The
so
machine guns from the compound are now unloading on Tots' team.
Oh. The hostage spot I was gonna use just next to, so I was like, do I want to? Sure. Okay, we do.
Whatever you want to do. I leave it in your
I'm just
capable
gonna
hands.
add some guys.
It doesn't have to be like a terribly hard thing. It's one of those that they have to push out and
Mayhem
go, okay,
Havoc.
I am fucking half the map is disappearing.
It's just me. Well, I got 2 down. We're taking fire.
I'm
You
crashing.
got 2 up. We're just outside the church, like 30 meters.
Grim, we're close to the church. We're gonna go.
You go. Okay, copy. We'll stay. What's left of Mayhem, the Havoc? Total, you still up?
Tune, send it.
Hey, Tune, the station OP is on their way, by the way. They're heading there.
Roger, cover direct. We're somewhat pinned, half effective in the church courtyard.
Understood. Station OP
We're taking HMG fire from the C2 position, and they've got elevated fortifications to our due south as well.
I'm gonna need to fucking restart. Like I'm sitting at 1 frame, so I'll be back.
Yeah. All stations is higher up.
Go.
We got reports of hostages taken in the grid area 056102 by the bay. You're to go save them.
Say again, 05610. Oh, eyes on your mark.
Oh, I suddenly have.
Copy that higher. We'll get it handled.
At this point, I think we can start
Hey,
deleting
you
bodies
want to
too.
let those guys know they may have a shooter coming in from the west?
times. Station OP are back at the polling station.
Havoc copies.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Hi.
Fucking, what a fucking Christ.
I'm just
Alright.
rushing some cities into the area so they're on the way. Because
Okay.
they're not wanting to fucking move, so.
Yeah, everything's kind of locked up. What's the lowdown? I heard the fucking commotion and somebody died and everyone got salty because I think you killed them, but...
Because Tuned was left alone, so I mag dumped into him so he'd die faster.
Oh, fair enough.
I messaged him, so.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. They'll probably get fucking uppity during debrief, but that's their problem, so. Because I heard like 6 different people all get fucking snarky, complainy, you know, their tone about PvP.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
And you can guess who it was.
I've
Yeah, I know, it's fine. I'm just giving you a heads up.
I've received a message saying of whom.
Oh, somebody messaged you?
Little bird whispered in my ear.
Oh.
They keep pushing southeast. I don't know why. It's danger over there.
2 times OP are on the LOP mark just to the west of the polling station.
Havoc copies.
Ma'am.
Okay. So I think I heard that they're all pulling back to the...
They're saying that Kremlin's team's like 100 out from the front of, or 200 out from the front of the center.
Yeah, I see Krem's team. Oh, okay, I see. It's that building that they're approaching the hostage site.
No, there's no the house site was
Top
taken care of.
Oh. Oh, are they falling back then? Oh, they are. They're pulling
it's
LT.
supposed to be.
Got it. Yeah.
Yes, it's also kind of directed to
They've-
Krim. There's the hostages reported markers. Is that the objective we're currently working on?
Negative, that's been cleared. We took care of that. I'm deleting it.
Raj.
Forgot to clear that.
Unless you think it's... unless you think we shouldn't, I'm gonna pull the ammo out of the MGs for a moment, just to make sure they get back. I don't want them to keep getting bogged down.
I mean, if they just left, like...
Yeah, but the
going
MGs were
north
shooting
and
them, like,
south.
further back than where Krim's team is currently.
I RC'd for a bit to like start fire up above them, just for flavor.
That's fine.
But actually-
It seems to be okay for the moment, so I'll leave it.
Yeah, I made sure I couldn't see him.
Ultimately, if all they do is sit on the fucking site and do wave defense, that's still a mission success.
Okay.
Ish. We'll see what John decides.
Yeah, that's... I'm trying to think, like, what kind of AT do they have?
It's the same that we've had the whole time. Basically, like, almost all of them have 2 laws. So, however many of them there are, multiply it by 2. I think some might have fired some, but...
Yeah, I can't deal with max fucking machine gun rocket.
Ma'am, Havoc.
Yeah.
Go.
We've been getting jumped along the way, just like you guys were. We ran into some AP mines, have them marked on the map. We're going to continue here shortly for the
Tuned
C2.
make it back in? Okay, he did.
Yeah,
I copy that. AP
He
mines.
got a Humvee somehow?
Yeah, he talked to John, I think, about that.
Okay. Didn't even know there was Humvees over here.
Oh, they must have called him black again.
For
we
John's
lost one
orders,
of that
no
we thought was
teleporting.
stable.
Everybody has to drive back in.
Copy.
OP hearing shots to the northeast, it appears.
we set up a VBIT? And oh, you might be right. How do we set up a VBIT?
Am I driving back?
So I would just use the create IED module.
There was a Vic here, yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna just put it.
Havoc.
I just use the create IED module on the vehicle.
We lost when he's going to be driving back in, so just be advised. He's going to bring it up.
Then you can specify like what'll trigger it, whatnot. That's usually how I do it. I think it should show up as that. If you just want to kind of give them the thought about it, maybe intentionally detonate it outside of the range, make them freak out.
Flavor. Explosion, activation radius, what's that? What is it? Activation side?
Like which faction? Blue 4 or Op 4, whatever.
That's who drives it or who it blows up on?
No, who it blows up on.
Blue 4, okay. Okay, now I know how to do that. It doesn't say that it is one.
What do you mean it doesn't suck?
It doesn't say like it has an ID, it's just the van was there.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think it'll tell them with a mine detector. I'm not certain. The alternative is throw a C4 brick with a dead man switch on the guy you're gonna have drive it. Right, like the old school way. So when they kill the driver, it goes boom.
I was gonna okay, because I put the ID on the guy or the vehicle. I put it on the vehicle.
So you put the IED probably like on the vehicle or something.
Yeah.
And then attach like a trigger with the dead man switch.
So it had an activation radius.
Yeah.
So is that just as big as close enough?
Once something's inside that ring, that yeah, it'll detonate.
But will it blow up if they shoot up the truck?
If they're inside the range.
Ah, okay. So dead man switch.
Yeah, dead man switch is more fun.
Yeah, I'll just learning.
That's also how you would do a suicide bomber. Is you just have like the vest with a dead man switch in their inventory and fucking send them at it. For the sake of it for now, I think I'm just going to give some more stuff for the close defenders and leave Crim Squad alone. Because Crim's down currently, and I'd rather let them try and get regrouped and get going again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to send like a couple in light squads.
I'm just getting this man ready for his trip.
Havoc, ma'am.
Go for Havoc.
SITREP unable.
We have one MIA. Well, we have 3 wounded, 1 down right now. Bringing them up. We're taking an intermittent contact.
I've got 2 small teams pushing from either side, give them something to do. And I watch the AI murk each other.
Oh.
Excellent. Meanwhile, Tyrion just chilling out here watching the AI fucking fuck around. Go figure.
What did you do? You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, just making sure.
These guys. That's a
Okay,
big group.
so
That's a lesser group.
Stay there, Mike. No, stay there.
See, I want to get another team.
Be right back.
Yep.
Okay. He is primed and ready, I think.
Havoc, just an advisory. We are taking some infantry contact back at the polling station.
You know how to send the little messages like in the top right? The little tips?
I think I saw it in.
Do you know if it's hint or is it something else?
There's a global hint.
If you do, if you know or you think you know which one it is.
I do not know.
Okay. Okay, fuck. Go with this. Training site is now closing. Okay, it's global hint. Fuck.
Higher, this is Havoc. Oh, higher, this is Havoc.
Go for higher.
What does that mean?
Dan?
Friendly security forces? Enemy security forces?
Believe Hire made a spelling error.
That's affirmative. Forces currently defending the polling place are no longer required to maintain security at that location. You are clear to move on to other tasking and objectives.
I'm sending the boy in.
10-4.
Okay.
Wish me luck. I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, Mayhem, Havoc.
Yeah, Havoc. I'm pulling my guys in. We're gonna mount up on the Vic and we're gonna join you.
It doesn't have gas.
Okay, we've moved about 5 feet.
Yeah, I took
Every time
a
we
lot
move,
of
there's another
gas
guy,
out of
so
vehicles.
we'll just
Okay,
hang
we'll
tight.
join you.
Watch out for the mines. They're everywhere.
Be good, they're still there. Hetz, you marked this building. It's actually back here in the tree line. So you were kind of in the same correct path. Like it was just a little bit further than where you were at.
What?
Hetz was asking if you marked the correct C2 building.
Yeah, go ahead.
He was
We're gonna go ahead and move southwest.
he did find a fortified building,
we're
so it was a
just
good
southeast
guess.
of him too. We hear your vehicle. Please watch for mines.
Yeah, we're gonna be watching for mines. Be advised, we're gonna try and come at you from the east, try to get a flanking job going on here.
About
My
that works.
thing didn't go as
Do
planned.
you want 2 shooters with you, or should we go with the others?
Probably with them because they have fewer peeps.
Roger.
How like? Oh yeah, that's pretty fucking obvious. That's already got some stuff there. That one doesn't though. It's not. No, I don't know what it's called. They get an easy kill then.
Havoc, ma'am.
Ooh. Oh no.
Havoc, ma'am.
Go for Havoc?
Yeah. Be advised, we are on the other side of the street from your C2 building. Engaging targets. Time now. We're going to be at that T-junction.
Copy that. Havoc actuals indisposed at this moment.
Yeah, copy. We're going to be around the M4 mark. We'll be slowly pushing up.
They weren't doing anything.
Yeah, but like you literally parked in between them. You're gonna wipe
I
both
know.
teams.
The guy wasn't gonna get out, so I knew it was gonna be okay once I let go.
Are you okay if I detonate it?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, I can't. Yeah.
I think it gets the point across as to what that
Havoc
was.
actual's back.
Now, do I do a fucking thing and pull a drone out of nowhere?
No, don't do that. Don't do drones. We'll I put some IEDs around the cemetery. I think that'll be enough.
Okay.
They've gotten the memo that hey, VBIDs might be around, so freak out about vehicles.
Yeah. I might throw some just vans around then.
I'm not gonna do much more at this point until fucking Crim's group moves more than 5 feet before they get schwacked again.
They're still over there.
Yeah.
Like
Because they're outside a building that's occupied.
Sure, it is. Yes, it's a garrisoned one. Oh, they got fucked over. Oh yeah. And Total as the medic ran away before grabbing the other two. I forgot.
Loki or whoever I am, we're combat ineffective. We're engaged and our vehicle's down. We're gonna be just north of the CNC
it is
marked
the
building.
shitty, skinny, like thin armored one.
Copy. We're
I'm
at
not
the
surprised.
inside building, the southernmost one. We're gonna try and move south and then approach from your west.
Do I have
Every time
to, I'm
we
gonna
peek a
take a
corner,
guy
we
and
get
walk outside.
blapped, so
No, just
No.
let them do their thing.
Okay. I just,
Don't, and at this point, we need them to like reconvene.
I
and
wasn't
not
gonna go out and
put
shoot
pressure.
them. I was gonna be like, oh, like, hey, there's people in here, kind of.
No, I'd rather them just figure their shit out and get reconvened.
Okay.
I think these guys can't be seen, so I'm gonna delete them. I'm gonna start clearing some stuff up so they don't run into it. I don't think he's visible right now, so he's gone. They're fine, they can stay. I don't know what they're shooting at. I'm gonna loot these guys. Alright. I am going to add the ammo back to this technical. But not the SPG yet.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a bad time for them.
Yeah, that's why it's like I'm just gonna let the fucking.
Oh, I didn't notice the revenge right there. Okay.
Mayhem / Station Havoc.
Yo.
How you doing?
We got 2 bad casualties at this time. We're holding place just north of the CNC, northeast of the CNC building. There's another fortified building just west of us.
Copy. There's a technical to our southeast. We're gonna try and handle it.
Oh, Crimp's still up. Hey.
SPG has got his ammo again.
Yeah, I was gonna say doing a. Oh. There it is. Oh. Nuke and LT down.
Other teams, this is Havoc. We just walked into yet another mine. 2 times, probably gonna be called black here shortly.
10-4.
Oh, gravy.
Do you need assistance?
Well, we'll find out here shortly. I'll let you know. They might just be dead. Something big hit us.
Took the ammo out of the SPG again.
Yeah.
See how this works.
You guys okay over there?
Oh, what you doing?
Messing with the weather. I don't think it's gonna be
Mayhem
gradual.
Station, you guys okay over there?
There.
We're all up here. Stand by for our next move.
Hey, have just be advised, we're going to be going from our current position to a fortified building just west of us, and then we're going to be pushing the C2 building.
I think we got hit by an
Copy. We lost 2 due to a mine or RPG or something big. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, 10-4.
I'm still eating bodies at this point.
Cool. It's like I went down and it's like, that was definitely not mine. There was no alert for me.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, let's take these cars.
Having the rain go away.
Is everybody else good or?
Oh, SPG's moving. Where's she going? Oh, no, you're not right there.
I gave him free
We're
rating.
hearing a loud effect to the south. It sounds heavy. I can't quite tell though.
He doesn't have any ammo, so he can't shoot them.
We're moving into a position to engage that shortly.
I'm just gonna go drive him past. I'm gonna RC the driver, so I'll be back.
Okay.
Say again.
I'm gonna try and RC the driver. There we go. Or not.
Mayhem Loki taking fortified building blue now.
Techie just rolled past us to the north. North past all the mine marks on the east side of those.
Yeah, 10-4, we're securing a fortified building time now.
Yeah, John, got you.
That was a
Back to your
good
squad.
shot.
SPG tech has been dealt with.
Oh. What the fuck was that?
That was a man driving around.
Oh, okay.
And now they're getting schwacked by this fucking MG over here.
Yeah.
Not taking the ammo out of that one. They can fall back off their building.
Yeah, it's like at this point I agree with you. Like it's just at this point you'd be curating it from them to win, which I mean I want them to, but not handheld win.
I'm gonna go ahead and delete my IEDs. I'd rather them not deal with that.
Do the flare ones.
The training mines.
Hey, Havoc. Ma'am?
Yeah, go.
What's your current pause? Can you mark it?
We're marked, we're on the H3 mark currently.
Yep, 10-4. So we're taking heavy machine gun fire. We're breaking off from this pause and trying to get around it.
Yeah, copy. We've been held up here for a while. There seems to be some sort of fortified position south of the CNC mark, kind of up in some gazebos. What's your current pause, man?
Be advised, we are entering the command and control building right now.
Copy. Eyes on you. We're gonna push south from here and see if we can hit
Oh,
that
that's
shit
right.
to the
They
south
still
of you.
think that building's the objective.
I know. I was like, wait, that's just a bunkered up area, not the heavily turreted area. With 1, 2, 3, what, 4 heavy MGs? Can we do a global hit?
What?
That's not the
No.
No, okay. Just let them doubt that their fires is not.
And that one tuned.
What?
I don't actually know.
Oh, probably IED placed by them?
I genuinely don't know. I just saw him running by
Yeah,
down the patio and
I heard
he
an
did a
explosion.
somersault.
I heard a boom. Just back up.
It only affected him, and Lightfall and John were like within 10 feet of him, so...
I mean, it is armor.
I don't know if it was like a toe popper or something.
Could have been.
Ma'am, Havoc. Mayhem, Havoc.
Mayhem 1 is down right now. Yeah, Mayhem 2.
Copy. We are just southwest of H3. There are a lot of fortified positions, tons of guys south of you on that hill. We're going to try and flank that from the west. I'll put a route down shortly.
Okay, noted. We have HMG was firing directly on CNC building.
And I think it's moving towards
Copy
the
that. My route is marked. We're at the start of that route marking. We're going to go ahead and push that way now.
Yes.
Yeah, the cross is gonna be rough.
No, but he's good. He's got the perfect route to flank that MG.
Yeah, I didn't check the route yet.
So he's gonna go down across the road that they're at, through the parking lot, and come in from the flank of the MG that's covered by a wall.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking. I was like, if he
Now, I hope they tread carefully.
surprises.
There might be a tripwire on that door. There's a doorway like just north of that machine gun on the southwest corner. Not much left, finally. I'm gonna start cleaning up behind.
Ah. And they might see it. Push up the right side of the door, yeah, they'll see it. I just need to keep moving. Keep stopping.
Mayhem 1 is back up.
So they got him back up.
Command and control is done.
The fuck was that?
I've got a C2 question mark building, another fortified position. We are just west of it, about to push on it.
No.
No. That. We are up on the original C2 building mark and trying to hold.
Keep going your route. Oh, there's an MG there.
Mayhem, we're pushing this C2 question mark from the west. We're just across the street.
Oh, that's gonna put them in fucking. Oh well.
Are they not taking it?
Oh yeah, I tally your pause on.
Oh no, it might be okay actually. That
Yeah,
so
if
Crim's
they
C2
go-
building is obscured at least from the.
If they go
MG
south,
right here.
then they're okay. Oh no.
Oh, I don't know. There's like 3 people in this building, so it's whatever.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, like
There's a lot of shit on it too.
there's actually 5 people in there.
Mayhem, Havoc.
Go ahead.
We're about to hit this C2 question mark building from the southwest. We're about to storm it.
Okay, 10-4.
Money, I agree. Right
Hey, Havoc, ma'am.
Yeah, go.
We're clear on this mark. We're gonna push towards your cause and kind of unify our effort here.
Clear on what mark?
The
There's a
original
guy
command and
watching the
control mark,
garage
we're
kinda,
pushing
not
out towards your C2 mark now.
I don't think there's anybody in the garage.
Near it.
Yeah, we're
You got the stairs. Hold on.
lots of launchers and ammo here.
Okay, 10-4. We're gonna be on our way to you.
I aimed above him and did not go well.
It might have been the other guy that got him too, but either way, like they can mitigate.
It was, a good thing. It was just, I feel bad a little bit.
Hang on, we're gonna ruin their day. Oh fuck.
You better not die.
NATO op for HQ.
Oh, the other two's moving up. Kind of surprised they didn't take a garage, but whatever. Long hallway, and the arrows are down. Oh. Is that a frag?
Mayhem, Havoc.
Go.
You guys want to push that? We'll keep clearing this building. We have still lots of contact here that we're handling.
Stand by. We've got one down.
There he is.
They find the last guy?
Yeah, they got him. I was like, where is he? I couldn't see through the roof.
Oh.
Fun to watch that. Okay, there's still a decent number left.
Oh, I can't wait for Toon to get schwacked by that fucking M2.
Oh,
They took the gunner out on the M2. Good shit. Go roam around.
You know, have a fun time.
Oh no, I'm just I'm unlocking everybody now.
Oh, okay. Oh, life up. Okay, thank God. Did Toon get dinked?
Lightfall.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah, I
is he
don't
with
know where he.
Tots'? I think he was with Tots' team. Yeah, I think he was Loki.
Yeah, it's just where.
Man,
So he was on the north side.
Go.
Status, Lightfall down.
Like, yeah, like what did he go
Yeah,
down to?
Lightfall's down, and we're
I
going
don't
to continue our push south towards you.
I think you said you unlocked everyone, but I kind of still standing there.
Yeah, the AI being the AI. It's
All right,
fine.
Mayhem,
this
copy.
man with a
We're gonna
pistol
lace
about
up
to
this
take
building.
over.
It looks like some sort of ammunition stores here, or cache.
4. We're going to rally on your pause. Hey, Lightfall, bring down an extra Vic.
Is there a way you guys can maybe hit from
I'm
a
gonna
different
go out with the
direction so
pistol.
we're not all hitting the same spot?
Need to way the fuck out here too. Alright, they're far enough away. I'm just gonna eat that stuff.
Oh. Oh,
What?
they're much further here. I think John got me.
Oh.
The John or Tots. I couldn't see him. From my view, it looked like they moved up closer, but they had not.
Oh, he bled out.
Fuck me.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
I know.
These
It
AI
just
50
looks
cals
bad
are really
instantly.
slapping tonight.
You light line?
There it is. There, just let it flow.
We had Gravy stabilized and doing CPR. No idea how he died.
Okay, then that's not me.
Yeah, not sure either. We're going to be prepping for exfil, I think, if everything's secure there.
They haven't.
Oh, no, actually, we still have to clear the actual C2 mark. My apologies.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap around south and then east and try and hit them from the side.
TP.
We're gonna
Okay,
get moving.
10-4. As soon as our guys are up, we'll be back in motion.
Okay, you're not coming here, right?
We'll try to hit it from a different pause.
Yeah, because we're about to. As soon as we step away from this, we're blowing it sky high.
Do I ask her a TP or what? Never
That's
mind.
a question for hire.
Oh, you got him. It just looks really bad.
No, you're fine.
The reality's fine. It's just it looks bad. There's what, like 4 guys left? 3? Technically more.
All teams, we're gonna debt the building here in about 10 seconds. Just be ready for fire in the hole. 5 seconds.
Hey, Havoc. Ma'am.
Hello.
Are you pushing through the graveyard towards that final mark, or are you going to try to turn around?
Yeah, we're going through the blue line that I marked.
Okay, 10-4. We're probably going to come down from the north and stand by for a mark.
Sounds good. We're pushing now. We're about 150 out from the actual red mark.
No, wrong area. I mean, if they hit it, that'd be hilarious, but.
But they have nuke. So I
Like I
don't
said,
think there's
they
any
hit it.
mines back here.
User joined your channel.
That guy just had his binos out, so I switched him. Yeah, I didn't see any, but they're just long the area. Yeah, there you go. Crimson guys. This guy here in a second. Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Hey, Mayhem, Havoc.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold your frags. We're getting close to that. We're about 50 meters out. We're pushing in from the southwest.
Roger.
Going in now.
Not getting told no, so I'm doing mission complete.
Done.
Oh god, the kill count.
Mm-hmm.
I killed 13 villas. Oh my god.
Wait, was that how many times you went down, or how many times you killed somebody?
I didn't realize till 75% of the way through the mission that John gave me a goddamn boonie hat.
You had helmets in your kits.
I know, I didn't realize.
The
I didn't
first
even
thing
know
I
had a
did was
boonie
review
hat.
my kit.
I should have known being a John mission that I didn't have a helmet on to start with.
Don't need helmets.
I definitely did.
He's done that in every the Ghost Recon ones.
If I could take an Alton helmet, I would.
Track of that shit.
Every
John
time
is a
Krim
whore
went
for a
down,
booty hat.
it was a headshot.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? And berets.
Why don't you have a booty hat, John? I've never actually seen you wear one.
Yeah, I don't really look good in booty hats.
I don't think anyone actually really does, but
nobody does.
All right. Well, debrief.
Mm-hmm.
Havoc.
Yeah. That was a lot happening. I think for the most part we were able to handle it. I think technically our objectives were achieved, even though we lost a lot of people doing it, because it was like, I mean, we would move 10 inches forward when we were pushing that C2. We understand what you're running into now.
Yep.
Because it was like, all right, moving up. All right, shot again from somewhere. Move up again. Oh, shot from somewhere. Oh, panic friendly fire. That's weird. Move up again. Oh, shot from somewhere else. And they were also placing mines everywhere. Like Nuke was calling out mines everywhere as we walked along. It was kind of crazy.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, they just had a lot of mines on them. So yeah, I think the start when we were defending from our perspective, from our side of things, was fine. We had we tried to probably cover a little bit too much ground, but at the same time, we didn't want them to breach in and get to the civs.
Yeah.
So we weren't having a firefight on top of the civs, but with everything that happened, we kind of ended up having to pull in and defend right at the polling station. I think we ended up losing one, probably a few more civs that we couldn't see while we were there. Tried to help them, didn't work. Yeah, and then we took over and did that push, which I've kind of already described. We lost a few people to like an SPG truck. LT and DT both got shot from a guy that we couldn't see. at one point. I messed up and wasn't doing CPR and LT, so that's on me that he died that one time while Mac was working on DT. I was pulling security. So that's on me that I didn't call out to Mac that I wasn't doing CPR. We reinserted our guys via our vehicles. Fortunately, they had plenty of mags. Thank you, John, because we were running very low. And the final assault after we got our guys back from the SPG guy, I think that went pretty well. We were slow. Our guys moved together, battle buddied up. We cleared out that entire fortified building without taking a loss other than DT at the very beginning. Panic friendly fire. That's a little weird. Those damn AI 50 cals, you know. I think it was good for the few people that we had and what we were having to deal with, for the most part. I think at times our communication could have been a little bit better. I was trying to constantly stay in touch with you guys and station. I felt like we could have done that a little bit better just because it was, but we were going down a lot too. So it's kind of the only bad thing I would think that we had that stuck out to me was just comms could be better. But yeah.
The only time I felt like inter-squad comms was not where it should be. I mean, accounting for people going down constantly, because I heard other people picking up the comms when like leads were down, which is really good.
Yes.
But towards the end, with the last building push, I kind of lost SA on where you guys were, so that was like we kind of lost comms on at the end there. But you know, the other stuff I felt was kind of accounted for and covered by people being like total families picking up comms for me. I really appreciated that.
Yeah, thanks for covering me on that, Mac. Yeah, I just think I'm not that people weren't covering comms, more that you and I could have been talking more, or whoever was leading station. Like, I guess Hetz ended up dipping out, but you know, that's all keyboard problems. That's all I was getting at is like you and I could have been talking a little bit more, keeping each other a bit more up to date. But past that, everyone else was picking up comms very well. So
I was down a lot.
I was too, man. I had a boonie hat on, and Panic was fighting us. So
yeah,
that's me. Anyone from Havoc got anything?
Besides my one down that I got killed whenever you opened the door, I just I just like froze whenever I saw him. And he just put 2 rounds into me. That was my only complaint that I had for myself.
Yeah, fair. Anybody else from Havoc?
No, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fighting.
Mr. RPG gun.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Yeah, I was like, Max, swap your gun. Swap your gun.
I've never heard that before. My gun sounded normal. So.
Oh, we've heard it from you a few times.
Yeah.
On our end.
Total Fan was launching rockets out of his rocket launcher on his back every time he shot his gun for a little while.
Yeah, Mac was too.
That was fun.
Perhaps a verify and repair all mods is in order.
I think that's it for Havoc, unless someone else has something.
Well, I'd speak on the communication thing. Is like I had constant talking in both ears, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I agree.
It was really hard to follow what was going on because there was a lot of information being thrown at us on both ends.
I think that's
is we could have updated each other on our positions better is all.
Like if you guys are feeling that there was so much info, like there was constant talking and you still didn't know what was going on because it was too much, I think that still highlights what Krim is saying. It's the same problem, just maybe the opposite spectrum of it.
Yeah.
Maybe info not being like confirmed that they're ready to receive the info, and it's like a lot can happen. You're just trying to get the info out there, right? But
yeah, pretty much that.
That makes sense.
It sounds like what Chris is saying, like the communication, you guys weren't aware of what was going on, even if things were being said. Ineffective communication, maybe would be more accurate.
Something along those lines. It would, and like I said, it wasn't that bad. It was just something.
Just spots here and there.
Trying to call out a pro and a con, you know.
Yeah, I noticed when we were pushing to Tots' team, who initially pushed out to the C2, and we got to them, and we're trying to figure out where they are. So we're talking to them in local, and both radio nets are going in my ears, and I'm trying to fight people. It was just like information overload.
Yeah. The right information wasn't being passed, though, I think. And I'm guilty of that too. Like, I'm not saying that's anyone particular. Yeah, let's have it. Mayhem.
Cool. Yeah, we were very thin because I kept losing people. And a lot of times we were only 3. Trying to get the other team to come down so we could be reinforced and push off because we were kind of closer to a couple of marks that were originally down to the south. And I passed that over to Havoc, but I'm not sure it got passed appropriately or it wasn't heard or whatever because they ended up joining Havoc instead of us. So we just decided to push. And then we discovered the horrible truth about how heavily fortified everything was down there. Yeah.
After the station team joined us, they almost immediately went to you guys because
I know.
We realized
I would have preferred if they had joined us like first before we pushed off. But when it became clear they kind of weren't, we just we pushed and then like figured out how bad things were.
I don't know if they knew we were pushing.
Yeah, I didn't know that you guys wanted us to you or that you were pushing.
Because I had mentioned it and I had brought it up as an option to you, Tots, but I don't think that got relayed to the other teams until we were actually going to do it.
I mean, Tots did tell me that they were pushing, but I don't. Again, it was a lot of information going back and forth. So I knew they were pushing the C2 at one point, but I didn't realize that you wanted Station to join you guys. I thought you were going to pull off after that kind of initial.
Well, I kept wanting to pull off.
Taking hurt.
Yeah.
Or getting hurt. Anyway, sorry, go ahead, Tots, continue.
Yeah, so a bunch of chaos and confusion. Those guys who filtered around to the southwest, that was really irritating because they were coming up from the docks, right? We pushed off the other mark.
Everywhere.
Yeah. A lot of 50 cal fire through buildings and shit. Yeah, our fight was pretty kind of a jumbled mess as we pushed over towards the original marks. At the end of the day, though, I mean, we did achieve our objectives, kind of, right?
I think we did. John, did we?
Yeah, everything was complete.
Hell yeah! Took a few losses, but we got it done.
As far as I know, like I didn't put many of the objectives out there, so all I did was the HQ. Like they did the hostage and everything. So as long as the Zeus boy says you did the rescue, you did the rescues.
Cool. Anyone from Mayhem got anything?
Yeah. So I was also monitoring a bunch of nets, and my solution for when things got too complicated was to turn to CTEB and start marking things as my method of communication. And basically, if it's important enough to mark down on CTEB, then it's important enough for me to listen to. But I mean, sometimes I think we forget that we have map packs on where each other are.
Yeah.
So that was my solution. Otherwise, I had a couple of standout moments, cleaning up fights and picking up people. It was great. I will take fault for ruining the military Vic, though.
So I'll touch on that really quick. When your gunner has said halt and you have not heard advance, please don't advance. I was engaging. There was the target building on the left side of the street. We had engaged that. I'd hosed it down thoroughly. There was another fortified building on the right side of the street. Our Vic was in cover, and I was engaging the second floor, taking a pause, reevaluating, and then I was going to have you edge forward a little bit so I could engage the first floor. And I think Total misunderstood my pause in shooting as okay, we're clear now. And we jumped forward about 15, 20 feet into full view of easily 6 shooters through the ground floor windows.
Look,
and
I saw one guy, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get him an angle on this guy because he stopped shooting.
You saw one. So, okay, I'm in the back
well,
of the
mission
Vic.
accomplished.
Yeah, I'm looking over.
I got him an
as
angle,
we come
we
around the
just
corner,
died.
and like I can see guys, little beady heads sticking out every single fucking window on that building, and they're all shooting.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, I'm getting out of this, and I took one right in the head.
Yep.
Yeah, Todd's was the first one to go down.
Of course. And I'm in the back of the Vic.
Yep.
Yep.
You know,
So yeah,
that's,
if
that is my response. I take
communicate.
responsibility for that. I sometimes fall victim to the no news is good news approach. If there's no gunfire and nobody's talking, we must be good to proceed. The solid snake approach, as it were.
To your credit, silence is consent, and you had already done that to me once, where I had stopped firing and you advanced until I told you to halt again, and I didn't say not to do that, so I had already kind of subvertly approved of that protocol.
The precedent was set a little bit.
The precedent was set, and
Toon's fault then. All right.
So
Very
I'll
good.
take half. I'll take half.
Okay, we'll go halvesies.
In fairness, though, there really were fuckers in every one of those windows.
Yeah, every single window, every single window.
Fucking crazy, dude.
Oh, I know.
There were
half of them were panic, I guess.
There were fuckers in every window.
All right.
I didn't see one window that didn't have somebody in it.
Yeah.
It was like from one of those old 90s cartoons where every window just starts muzzle flashing.
Yes. I like when we went over the railing approaching the C2 building, and first guy goes over, second guy's over, I go over, and I get fucking machine gunned. That was.
Well, to the enemy's credit, we went over the railing behind the building. You went over the railing beside the building.
I don't think I was going to be able to get over that railing there, so I shifted a step over and blap. Yeah.
Yep.
Lightfall stepped out around that same corner. He's like, "What's over here?"
Toon did a great job leading us in CQB through one of the first fortified buildings. So we got up to the second floor, and that HMG from 250 meters away just right through the door, right through both windows.
I
everybody
crawled
gets
down.
hit at
It was
least
great.
once. I was like, "What on earth is going on?" And he just kept dumping rounds through the doorway. I couldn't leave.
Also, the machine gun fire coming over the rock and Toon sticking his head over the rock and then flying backwards off the rock. That was one of the more dramatic deaths I've seen in Arma.
I had just finished patching my leg, and Toon just drops in front of me. They
Splat.
go, just in time.
Yeah, that's all we got, I think. Anyone else from him?
No, that was it. All three of us.
Good stuff. I did great.
Yeah, you really did, Toon. Total.
What he said, dude.
Both. OP guys?
Heads?
Yeah.
What happened, Heads?
Well, it started off with, my keys are kind of feeling a bit clunky tonight. Well, that's fine. We're not doing a whole lot of movement, we're on the OP looking at stuff. And as we get into the combat, my movement keys are starting to get stuck. My medical menu is now in a, can't access that. And then eventually, just before I leave, I can't reload, and my escape button doesn't work.
The fuck?
So, and I had maybe less than sub 10 FPS, which I was fine to deal with. I was a gun, I was helping people out, but yeah, I just couldn't play. So
Combined
I then
with
left
the keys.
Combined with the keys, yes, that's correct. I just left and hit the game with a verify and all that. So yeah, that's all I had. Lightfall, John.
Spilled tea or on your keyboard or what?
No.
Roll over the taco, hit the key.
Is the keyboard itself fine? It was just the
Yeah,
game
no.
not...
As soon as also I task managered Arma 3, and for the next minute, I was still getting all the radio sounds, and as if I was in game. Yeah.
Arma said, "Fuck you."
I knew there was
Arma
something
said, "Screw me."
fucky when I watched him walk backwards into the line of fire and stuff, going, I can't control this right now. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Great
yeah,
game.
no, that's me. Lightfall, John.
Yes, sit on a building, shoot the bad guys as they come. Was fun.
Good medic, dude.
Yeah, sorry about
Stop the
letting you die in
bleeding,
that
fix
building,
the other
but
problems.
I'm gonna blame Tooned again.
Well, he wasn't in my element.
He wasn't in our element.
He was in the room
That's my
with
only
you.
defense. That's my only defense.
Okay.
That's my only defense.
I tried.
Oh, it was just funny listening to you guys oh yeah, we're all gonna get out of the building. Oh, yep, we're gonna go over here, and I'm just sitting dead in the corner going, oh, okay.
Guys,
come back.
Also, I don't know why, if we were going to be on their radio net, we just needed to join on their Shack Tech. We made that way more complicated than it needed to be.
Agreed.
Either a separate element or a one element. None of this random ass
I
bullshit.
think the problem there was just the attrition throughout the mission, because like we lost hets, that took us from 3 to 2, which is a 33% decrease, and then they had like originally 5, and then it got down to 3.
But we can always consolidate. Shack Tack lets us
Yep.
consolidate. We're on the same net the entire time. Like,
Yep, just didn't get around to doing it. But other than that, had a great night.
as mission maker, yeah, there was a lot of bullshit out there. It wasn't the Zeuses that did it in for you. There's they will attest to that, the amount of bullshit you had to walk through. The AI planting a whole bunch of mines is quite annoying. It's kind of something I didn't really anticipate. So perhaps we need to turn that setting down a bit.
Just a tad. Every once in a while is kind of cool, but yeah, they were something.
Was there less smoke being popped? It seemed like there was.
They didn't. They didn't have a lot of throwables.
Hmm.
They just placed mines. That was my favorite quote of the night. I wish they'd stop placing mines so my stupid thing would stop beeping on me.
Other than that, great job. Thank you for the Zeuses for actually Zeusing my mission and let me play it. So that was nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sean.
Zeuses.
Thank you for the mission, John.
Yeah, it was. John said you guys had a lot to deal with. I did stream it from my perspective, so you guys can go back and watch it at your leisure. I too was suffering from the performance issues of the machine, and had to relog. That's why you saw me disconnect partway through, because I was at one frame for like 5 minutes straight.
Ugh.
Yeah, we were trying very hard to not let the AI fuck you guys as hard as they were. We kept taking ammo out of all the machine guns and everything, and
they
deleting
wanted to so
units.
bad.
So sorry, it still was pretty rough. We were doing everything we could. The SPG was kind of funny timing, because we had just put ammo back, and we figured you guys were gonna cross, and so we'd give you guys kind of not the easiest kill, but still relatively easy because it's an SPG, not a machine gun. And then it managed to fucking 2-in-1 you. And so that happened, and I immediately took the ammo back out and said, all right, fuck this, I'm gonna drive away. And that's why he started driving around. I just remote controlled driving around like an idiot until, I guess John, is what Panic was saying. John fucking schwacked me as I drove by the building.
Yeah, I murdered you from behind.
Yeah, that was a good shot. I was not ready for that. I didn't know you guys were in that building.
We didn't even know it existed. I'm pretty sure it shot us through some bushes. So.
No, it was sitting parked out in the open. Yeah, there's like a little like courtyard
one.
entrance to that cemetery there, and so the machine gun was sitting on one corner of it, and the SPG was sitting on the other.
Yeah,
and they were just biding their time with no ammo for most of the mission because they kept just shooting buildings while you guys were back at the polling place because they kept trying to shoot you. It was the AI had some very special knowledge that didn't make any sense, which is what we were trying to fight a lot of the night. But yeah, hopefully you guys still had a good time despite the brutality of the push on the C2.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, as soon as I heard that Tots' team was going out, I'm like, oh no.
3 men versus the world.
Yeah,
What we were told was that was going to be an end game objective, not a team goes out objective.
Would have been nice to know from the OP's perspective.
We couldn't see it.
Well, we couldn't see it.
All I saw were sandbags, brother.
We never actually marked the actual C2.
And I didn't tell no one to go forth and kill.
Het saw the one building, thought it was fortified, called it the C2, and it was not the C2.
It was just a fortified building.
It was just a fortified building.
No, I know. I labeled it.
I believe it might be a C2.
Yeah.
And the map had a question mark on it.
It did.
Yeah.
And
they did.
It was just the frontline defense for the C2.
Yeah. That was the midline. The front line was back at the church.
Yeah, I did not know the church had a whole fortified neighborhood. That would have been some good intel to have.
I'm not too bothered, you know. Like, in all honesty, more men have died for worse intelligence. So.
All you had to do is hold down your left mouse button and just start moving around. You shoot somebody.
Mostly friendlies, hey?
Well, there was a lot of guys out there, so.
What happened at the polling site? Like, who came in and schwacked
Total.
all those guys? Good night, Total.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, when? Early or
Like before you guys got there, I called out there was smoke. Did a whole bunch of civilians get
Oh.
killed in there?
One guy walked in.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
I had a couple guys try and sneak their way in, a couple revolutionary dudes, and one of them made it. He then
Good for
proceeded to
him.
get
You know
capped.
what?
But yeah, he made it to the front gate. Yeah, you know, Toon, do you know where you had your Humvee parked for a while after
Yeah.
you reinserted with? Yeah, he died right there. I think you parked on his body.
I got to give it to him. I mean, you have to praise industrialism in such a tough time. But, you get out what you put in, right? So it's just good on them. Some folks just staying at home and.
All right.
And
he was gonna go for 5 minutes.
Yep.
So the burning
Oh, no, so-
question. The tuned PvP quote unquote kill was me mercy killing him because he was left behind.
Thank you.
Well, no, he wasn't left behind. We were trying to get to
You
him,
just
but we
couldn't
couldn't.
You couldn't get to me.
You were going
They
the other
made-
way.
What,
Yeah,
when?
He was like in the middle of a bush, like in an area, and you guys were going.
Well, he was
Fuck,
at the. We knew he was at the next T junction, so we had to get to the T junction. So we were trying to get around because going down the road, we just got murdered every time we
Yeah,
looked
and I
out
had
on the
warned
road.
them not to go down the road.
So we're trying to loop
Panic
around.
just had it out for tuned.
I mean,
I'm
I
okay
usually
with
do.
that.
In all fairness, I was dead anyways. I had been down for so long, and it would have taken them so long to clear to me.
There was a guy already there, so I just RC'd, looked down,
Yeah.
shot, and then I thought I said you're black, but I don't think it went through. Because then you died like 10, 15 seconds later.
Well, you weren't wrong.
Who else did you kill? Didn't you kill
Gravy. It was
did-
just not luck in that situation.
How did
I
you
had
kill
upper
him alone?
left corner of the door frame. He was on the left side of the door frame.
Yeah.
But I don't know how he died because he was.
Yeah,
they
said I was stable.
He
Yeah, I don't know
wasn't
how he
bleeding.
died.
I had blood going in. I was doing CPR, and I did like 4 rounds of CPR, and all of a sudden he's
Like he was down for a
So,
while, but yeah.
CPR in one of the previous changes of ACE, CPR no longer resets the timer.
Yeah.
It slows the timer while you're doing it, and that's it. So the counter is still going down even though you're doing CPR. So you could be in the middle of the round, about to finish the round that will get him back up. And if you reach the 0, you're it. That's it. You're done.
Yeah, that's what happened to me in Lightfall.
And those
Which
were the only PvPs I did.
I'm okay with because it just means that you die and then you come back in
Move
sooner
on, yeah.
than waiting for a black screen trying to get fluid into you. I think dying sooner is better for getting people back in the fight.
I should have probably mentioned that it was a no TP mission and you would need to drive back in, but you guys worked it out.
Yeah, Krim, that was the only times they PvP. The other times was me RCing a guy forward, letting go, and then him dying because you guys see him.
What about that MG at the polling station?
MG at the polling station?
We weren't even ready yet.
He was hiding in the in between,
He was
like he
tucked in
came
an
through
alley and just
in
did
the alley.
not let go of the trigger and sprayed across the entire street.
The box needed to go, and it's on sale right now.
We heard that from the roof. I'm like, what is going on over there?
It took down like 2 or 3 of us.
No, wait, I lied. There was one more PvP. It was the RPG guy. I
Oh,
fired
at the
over,
bottom of our tower?
Yes, I fired over the objective, and then I hear Hetz just talking for like 10 seconds. I was like, I fucking RPG'd the building.
I was gonna say, I'm like, oh, I should probably call this out. Hey guys, there's people at the H2. Boom.
Like you're on
It's-
yelling, the guy can hear you. It's like, fuck it.
I don't
He's just
care.
sitting there.
I'm on a rooftop silhouetting myself across the country. I feel like yelling isn't my highest priority.
As I fired, I saw your guy pop. I was like, ah.
I
ate like 2/3 of the building.
I heard the RPG go off. I'm like, Hetz, was that an RPG like at the base of our building? He goes, I think so.
I think I'm gonna check it out.
And they just look over and I just hear the belt go off, just bird.
I peeked it a bit too fast because they were standing next to some trash heaps, and I'm like, oh, those are infantry too. So I'm like, oh, that's a squad-sized element. I peek
Yeah, I
again
heard
after
it was
the
two
explosion.
guys.
Oh, it's just two guys. All right. Disregard.
There's a moment when Krim was talking to me, and he cut off right when somebody shot, and I was 100% sure he had just gone down.
Probably. I did a lot.
That's the amount of times Crims went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think didn't every time you went down it was just a headshot. You weren't wearing your
stupid boonie hat.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. Like, it did not click with me.
Kid
Everyone around
trick.
me had helmets on, and I was like, oh, yeah, all right, cool. I got a gun.
His entire
cool.
helmet put their helmets on. Grim's out there with the boonie.
They know who's leading the element. He's got a boonie hat.
Shoot that guy first.
12 bullet holes in it.
Me and LT come back near the end of the missions. Driver was like, "Oh shit! Before we get in contact, I gotta switch out my helmet." And then Crim's like, "What? Ah shit!"
I was like, "Helmet."
Out of curiosity, John, do you put everybody as a private, or do you have like built-in ranks in the positions?
I don't specifically do it, and that they're the default base NATO squad. So unless the game does it,
The
they're
game,
all privates.
does it.
The game will do it, and that's why Pots and Krim
Krim,
would have been dying
yeah.
more. The AI inherently shoots the highest ranked person they can see.
Everybody's getting promoted to captain now.
So if the both of you were in squad lead positions, you would have both probably been sergeants, while everybody else is a private.
That sucks.
Hovo used to do that to me by making me a captain while everybody else was a private back in Tams. So
Oh, that's an asshole move. I'm not terribly fussed by that, though.
yeah,
I mean,
it's just something to note. Like if you guys particularly noticed that within your squad, if you guys were in a fight and it was regularly the two of you, that more than anybody else, then that is potentially what was going on and why. Usually we just combat it by making everybody a private, so it's just an equal playing field. They shoot whoever they can see and hit, right? Like that's just normal.
I can do that for the next one. I just never thought about it, honestly.
Yeah, that is just it's one of those little
I didn't know it
things
was a
that
thing.
you don't really think about, but it is potentially a factor.
Make medic the captain.
I mean, easy solution. Just shoot him first.
Oh,
Put your helmet on.
Never heard of it.
Only boonie. Crim's gonna find an armored boonie mod just so he...
I got the earliest kit. My kit didn't come with a helmet. Everybody's kit came with the helmet. No, I got the earliest.
I ain't got it on my Xbox.
Any last comments before we call it a debrief?
I had super fun. Thank you, John.
Yes, it was very fun.
I got directly SPG'd.
You did.
Oh no.
You did. I watched
Yes,
that.
you did. I have a great angle of you and was it Nuke? I think.
Nuke.
Yeah.
Doing a fucking fly through the air, flop on the ground as it went through the both of you.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that
we
when
got hit
you guys were...
and
They called out a
teams
mine. Yeah,
They got,
it was the
they got hit by
SPG.
mine. They got hit by mine. It's like typing the Crim. That was no mine.
Yeah. I was like, I'll take that corner nuke, pop out, and I see it.